There's this guy living down in Atlanta, and he lived down there with him and his wife, and he worked at the Coca-Cola bottling plant. He really didn't like working there, but, it paid the bills. There's one part he liked. He had one friend that he liked working with, and he worked down in the shipping department with them, and he got to know the guy because on Fridays he'd bring his Bluetooth speaker and he'd play country music, the same sort of country music that he listened to. So, they started talking that way and got to know each other. And after work, when the guy was driving home, his mom would call and, ask how he's doing, see how he's been. So this week she called and she said, down the road from me, there's a little cabin for sale. His mom lived north of Atlanta. She lived up by the very top of Georgia, a place called Taylor's Creek. So she said, yeah, down the road from me, there's a cabin for sale, and it backs up to the river that, you used to play at, and you should come take a look. It's a nice place. So when the guy got home that night, he told his wife, hey, my mom called today, said there's a place down the road from her for sale. I think we should go take a look. So that weekend they drove up there and took a look at the place and fell in love with it. So Monday he went into work, put in his 2 weeks notice, and that second Friday rolled around. He said goodbye to everyone and told his friend, you'll have to come up and visit me sometime. His friend said, I'll do that. So he loaded up his truck then, and they moved up there, and how things go. A year went by and didn't really hear from his friend till one day he got a text saying, hey, I said I'd come visit sometime, so I think I should. So they worked it out, and he came up and visited, and when the friend got there, he said, what are you doing up here? You're in the middle of nowhere. A bunch of pine trees and woods, and that's about it. He said, what do you like it about here? And the guy said, I got a piece of land out in the countryside. Sit back and smell the sun, warming up them Georgia pines. Feels so good to be taking it easy. Why would I ever leave? Because I know I got some good friends that live down the street. I've got a good looking woman with her arms around me. Live in a small town where it feels like home. I've got everything I need and nothing that I don't. Homegrown. We got a fire going down by the riverside. Sip whiskey out the bottle, living like we never die. Come on and stay a while if you don't believe me. Why would I ever leave? Because I know I got some good friends that live down the street. I've got a good looking woman with her arms around me. Live in a small town where it feels like home. I've got everything I need and nothing that I don't. It's the weight that you carry for the things you think you want. It's the weight that you carry for the things you think you want. It's the weight that you carry for the things you think you want. I've got everything I need. Homegrown, and nothing that I don't. Homegrown, I got some good friends that live down the street. I've got a good looking woman with her arms around me. Live in a small town where it feels like home. I've got everything I need and nothing that I don't. I got some good friends that live down the street. I've got a good looking woman with her arms around me. Live in a Thanks for listening.